Hello guys, today we're here with
Xasogias, also known as Aqua Forter.
and what did you do today?
I topped 32 at the National Greek Championships.
X3, unfortunately, but good.
Yeah, had the last tiebreakers, unfortunately. Could have made top 16 if I had better breakers, but it's fine. We still made it through. This is the deck list. Just want to say before I start, my die rolls were a bit unfortunate, but it's all good. Starting off, we have the two white of albas and the normal albas. It's mandatory to play, you cannot play any less anymore. Wish I could play more of this or more of this, but I can't. We have 3 aluber, self-explanatory. No Cocatorium, none of the other level 4 starters like Seifert. This is the best. And we don't need ignition effects in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's been past that point. Now for the spellcasters, 2 Ecclesia, this is mandatory, you have to play 2. Especially in the Kultun matchup, because it's your favorite matchup, you want to make it good. So if they go Q and banish one of those, you want to have another just in case. It's also good in the grind, and it's a part of your like end board sometimes. Then we played 2 Cartesia. It's one of your best extenders. It's also a way to dodge Imperm and targeted negation. There is a lot of it in the format. When we look at Widow Anchor, RS, you have to have ways to dodge targeted negation. And this is the best way. It's also good in the grind game. We have the mandatory break, you have to play Quem, it's an endboard piece, it also gives you lots of interruptions on the opponent's turn. This is a card most people still don't know how it works, so you can catch them off guard. And it's also like very good in the grind. It gives you many lines that you wouldn't have otherwise, it's just unfortunate when you draw it. We have 1 Shrouded because I played the trap. Most people have cut this by now, but I like to make Brand Fusion an actual card and not a brick, so you have to play this. I played Mercurier. This is also a part of your end board. It's a negate. Most people forget that this can negate from field as well, not only from hand. It is also good to Foolish off of Quem. I did it. It came up a lot in the event where you go Quem, Foolish Merc, and then you go Fallen, pop something, Quem to reborn the Merc, and you have another monster negate. It is also mandatory to beat the Dracotel matchup. The only way you can beat that matchup going first is you have to have Mercurier in hand and the trap in the Retribution set. So you can negate 5 mana and negate one of the fusion spells. Then I played the Goo, which is Gulgulet. Most people have cut this because they don't want to play the breaks. I didn't play Kit and I didn't play Gordon Sorcerer because I thought the Synchro line was good already. You don't need to play those cards. But I found out that when activating Brand Infusion, if you cannot chain block the Lubellion, it's actually kind of bad. And since Brand Fusion is a 2 for this event, I wanted to get the maximum value. Going first or going second, game 1 before the side deck, I can Branded Fusion, send this, and this adds either Crown or Droplet, so I can get more pushes into bigger endboards. It is also good because you can discard it for cost for add, or you can use it with Cartesia to summon Granule. It came up a lot, drew it a lot unfortunately, but it's still a way to get more interruptions. It is also the only way you can get Crown in the deck, and Crown is FTK in many matchups in this format.
Would you play this again?
I think I would, but after the ban list, I don't think I will because I'm not going to be playing Sword, and Brand Fusion is at 1. This card is only here because it makes your Branded Fusion so much better through Fuga and in general, and because Bravo is at 1 now, I think I would cut this moving forward. For non-engine, monsters at least, I played 3 Fuga in the main. Most people don't play Malcharmes at all, or if they do, they play them in the side deck. I played it in the main because you have to play some non-engine, it is locked, and you cannot switch them around. And the only high impact hand trap that you can play that is not roll, and that is pitchable off of High Spirits, is Fuga. I do not regret playing Fuga in the main. It gave me engine cards, so I can push into boards. This engine is very good at pushing end boards, so seeing any of these together is good, so that's why you play Fuga. You want to draw more cards. Ash Blossom is crazy, it's good against Dracotail, it's very mid against Kultun, but you have to do something. It's good because you stop opponents' Fugas. Fuga doesn't hurt that much, but if you can stop it, you should. That's it for the monsters. Moving on to the spells, we have the best spell in the deck, unfortunately. I would like it to be Brand Fusion because it's a dopamine hit, but it's this one. It adds white albas. Also, most of the monsters I play, apart from Aluber, Gulgulet and Ash, are pitchable off of this, so it's a 1.5 card combo to get you to full board. You have to ask this if you are my opponent. If you don't, it's better than Brand Fusion, which is very funny. I play 3 Fallen the Virtues. It's the best card to loop. You have to play 3. Any less is a crime, in my opinion. It's good to dodge RS. It's good to dodge anything. You have to play this. This is mandatory, in my opinion. 2 Branded Fusion. Unfortunately, moving forward, you only play 1. Brand Fusion is crazy. I played the line that makes it better, and it's also in my deck full combo. Even if you go for the synchro line, it's the same combo. You just swap mirror for synchro, and it's the same setup basically. 1 opening and 1 dread. So opening is the worst starter. It locks you into fusions, and you have to discard. In the Mitsu matchup, it's a death sentence because you have to pitch a card for Murakumo and another card for this, and you're left with 2 cards in hand to push into a board, which is a death sentence. I only played it because it comes up the grave effect to protect your fusion monsters, and also in the end phase, you either go Retribution from Albion or Virtus or Opening. If you have this and this, you can go Opening, summon Aluber get this summons Mirror Jade, and in some matchups, Mirror Jade is FTK, like Vanquishal. So you wanna do it in the end phase. So I also played 3 Nadir. Some people are playing 2 opening 2 Nadir because they don't want to see multiples. But Nadir is same setup as High Spirits or Brand Fusion. It's either or. You miss out on Mirror Jade or Synchro, but it's still like one of your best ways to extend past the 100. Most people don't know this is bellable, but you can bell this as well. It also adds from Grave, which comes up sometimes. I play the Dogmatic Ecclesia, the OG in the side deck, so it can add this as well and be better into Fuga. I played 3 Super Poly for non-engine and 2 Droplet, 1 Crown. Moving forward, I think this is gonna be 3 Droplet because I'm not gonna play Gulgulet, but if you play the Dark Lord, you have to play this. This is crazy into this format, going first, going second, you can side it out, I kept it. Super Poly is literally the worst card in my deck, in my opinion. Every time I drew it, it didn't do anything if I don't have Albas. 14 out of the 15 slots in the extra deck are locked. You cannot play anything else, they are solved. And you have 1 slot to play your favorite Super Poly target. 1 slot is not enough, and you have to see Albas for this to be a good card. So moving forward, I'll consider playing something else. Also, discarding a card is not very good. I play Gulgulet to make it better, but still, it's kinda rough. I think you don't need this to break a board, and Kultun can always play around it anyways. You play this for Kultun and it's not even great in that matchup, and going second, you cannot fuse Rico or fuse Mix, you can just fuse Q and they're gonna play around it. And I played 2 traps. Sword is mandatory if you wanna make Brand Fusion a good card. It's a brick, unfortunately. That's why I'm not playing Kit and I'm not playing Gordon Sword, so I'm not playing Spriggan's Kit. I'm just playing this because it's good into Kultun. If they banish your starter, you can fully Albion and get your starter back. It's also good if they call by your shit, you can get it back. It's just good to play. Moving forward, you are cutting this because Brand Fusion is at 1, so you're not gonna go through it as often. This, I don't think I used the graveyard effect much. You have enough follow-up anyways, but the effect when it's set to negate a summon, like Solemn Warning, came up a lot, especially in Mitsu matchup or Dracotail matchup. So you kinda have to play this. I think you play this after banlist as well. More testing has to be done though. This is the main deck. It's 41 in the main. Gulgulet was last minute add. I think it's good for this event, but not good moving forward. Now, into the extra deck. Sadly, 14 out of your 15 slots are taken, but you can't really do much. I played 2 Granule, you cannot play any less. With so many spellcasters in the deck, you have to pitch a spellcaster off of High Spirits, and this and a spellcaster gets you Albas, and you don't want to be left with no Granule in the extra deck at all. And you don't want to recycle it either, you have better cards to recycle, like the Trap or anything else. 2 Dogma, it's mandatory if you play Super Poly. If you don't, it's still mandatory because you go through 1 in your combo and you go through 1 through Albas. It's your best send first because in the end phase you go quick play, pop the Synchro, which of course we play, and then you go Quem, bring back the Synchro so you don't go neg. If you don't play Kit or Sorcerer, that is. So you have to play 2 and it's mandatory fixed, you cannot do anything else. Albion, Dracotail players play 2 for a while, it's you cannot play any less. If I could, I would play 3, but I can't, so we just have to stick with 1. Shoutouts to Xasogias for giving me this. It's your best endboard piece, it's a crazy card. I struggled to make this turn 1, but you make this on your opponent's turn. And most of the time when this resolves, or either effect, the end phase effect or the first effect, you win the duel most of the times. Titanic Lad, it's your best going second send of Albas. You have to play it, mandatory. It also outs Liger sometimes. Rimbrum, you have to play it, you send it off of quick play and it's good on the opponent's turn. Lenatus, you can cut this moving forward because Dracotel is not a deck anymore. But for this event, Dracotel was still almost at full power, so you kind of have to play this to fuse off, contact fuse the Secretarian. A funny line is you can sometimes, if your Kulton opponent is bad, you can contact the Zalen, but it doesn't come up that much. Or contact fuse a Crystal Wing from an Elf Notes player, that came up in the event. But still, you can cut this moving forward, it's not mandatory anymore. Libellion is good, it's a good out to Di-Fi, and you play it because it's part of your recycle engine. You can recycle most of your resources. Also, it foolishes Darks, and foolishing Darks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just insane with Brand Fusion. Chaos, I would consider not playing this anymore. You don't need to pop face down if Dracotel is not in the format. You can play Borderland or this, they're interchangeable. I think if it's either or, you play this. Proscenion, it's your Granion target, it's 3 targets. You either play Lulu, this, or Queritis. Don't play Queritis, it's bad. Lulu comes up after ban list, but because I played Super Poly, I wanted to have something that I can fuse with it. Proscenion came up in a yummy game where you can banish the Snatchy or get the things from their grave, which is good. And the one Super Poly target, I decided to go with Mad Dragon because I don't think Garura comes up that often. I play Super Poly for Kulton anyways, and this is your best target. I think I would cut this because I want to play Super Poly after list, and the one Synchro, best card in the deck. Going first, if I have Bravo and Walbaz, I'm going through Walbaz 10 out of 10 times. I'm not gonna Brand Fusion. Post side, because I play Lancia, I can Brand Fusion, but it's risky, always. Now for the side deck, a bit of spice. I'm playing 3 Retail C. Some people gaslighted me into thinking this was good into Striker, but it's not. It's all good. It's only good when they link cards, but when the link cards is too late, it's only good when they go first play link cards. Retail C is good into Dracotel, and Dracotel was a deck in this format, so you kind of have to respect it. Also, Retail C is good into Kulton sometimes, so it's a good card. It doesn't lock you, it's a 4, you can make the Synchro. You can play through Retail C as well on your own turn, so it's good. I played Invader of Darkness because it's the past list. Vision is a good deck, and Vision is also your worst matchup after Doom Z. The only way you win the Vision matchup is when you lock them, in my opinion. You cannot win game 1 pre-side if they go first and get full board. So I have to play something for that matchup. It's also good, it stops prayers from Mitsu, it stops Super Poly from the opponent, Droplet, you name it, it stops it. I played OG Ecclesia, it's good into Fuga, it adds the quick play. The secret effect is that it cannot be destroyed by a battle with a monster from the extra deck. Most people don't know this, and catches them off guard. People in my testing told me not to play Lancia. Lancia carried the entire fucking event. It's a respect for Malice, it's good into Lunalight, and it's also foolishable off of Branded Fusion. You summon it with quick play, you do it off the field, and it's a crazy interaction.
Your card.
Yeah, Lancia carried me through many games. Matchups were pretty strange. I played a lot of rock decks. I played last round, 11th round, for my top cut. I played Pure Orcost and it clutched. I play Malice and it clutched. It's very good into this format, and you can tutor this card from the deck, so why not? It's very good. Then I played 2 Bestials because Bestial is crazy into Mitsu. We all know Greek Nuts is infested with Mitsu players, so you're gonna have to respect it. It's also crazy in the mirror match. When you resolve Magna in the mirror match, you most of the times win. So you kind of have to play Magna. Saranir is here because it's a good foolish off of Branded Fusion if Gulgule does nothing. And it's also the next best Bestial after Druishon. Then I played 2 Droll because it has to be somewhere. People are playing a random FTK decks and you have to respect it. Droll is also Spellcaster, you can pitch it off of High Spirits if it's bad. Through my testing, it was this instead of Super Poly, and I think you can do this as well. This in the main, Super Poly in the side, or they're interchangeable. I didn't want to draw main because I don't want to play dead cards in the main. If I can play, I felt like I can pilot the deck good enough. If I can play, I most of the times win. So I didn't want to have dead cards in my deck. Then we played the 1 Storm, 1 Duster because people played random decks. I played against Apophis round 3 and it came up. You have to put this somewhere because Di-Fi is a card and you have to respect it. I played 1 Illusion Gate. This could be Raigeki because this gets hit by Impulse or Bell. I don't know if Rageki is better or Illusion Gate is better. It's good in the mirror when you summon their albas and use effect. They're interchangeable. You can not play this and play Rageki and still be fine. And last card on the side is Callby. For going first, I decided this, and this. Sometimes I go Lancia, sometimes I go Magna, depends on the matchup. But I have to have, for my siding patterns, one more going first card, and it was Callby. Callby is crazy going first anyways. And sometimes I got this going second. That's it for the list.
Do you have any shoutouts?
Yeah, of course. I want to shout out Iasonas, our driver, and technically for topping the event. All the guys at Kaisa Ioanna, they're the goats. We have, I think, one of the strongest locals in Greece, and I want to shout out them for being a motivator and helping me move on. Also, shout outs to my testing partners, you know who you are, and that's it really.
Thank you very much for having you in our channel, Marios, and we hope that we will see you again in our channel in the future.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Thanastis G signing out.